Hey guys, it is Sophia the Diabetic Vlogger, and today I'm going to be reviewing another Bruce Dickinson song for you guys. I know I've taken a break from filming really at all with school and everything, but now that I've got a little bit of free time in between clinicals, I'm going to film. And then during my 8-day break in August, I will film a lot for you guys. And so I'm going to try to film on the weekend if I have time. And since I've got the time, I'm going to review a song from Bruce Dickinson album, one of his solo albums called Tears of the Dragon. And I love this song. If you guys have not heard, I encourage you guys to go listen to it and come back and leave your comments down below. This song is supposedly about when he left Iron Maiden. And it also has to do that there is a myth or legend that there are tears of a dragon and that they're supposed to bring like supernatural healing and peace and all of that and magic, but obviously it's a story, and so he's using this to convey his feelings about leaving Iron Maiden. I really don't know why he was wanting to leave, besides the fact that he was feeling burnt out, that even though they were doing so well and he loved what he was doing, he kind of fell out of the love of the music, kind of like Steve Perry did, and I can understand why he needed to get a break from that. But I'm hoping in his book, I've watched a bunch of interviews, and hopefully in the book he'll give more detail about why, because I really want to know why he wanted to leave. Obviously he came back and he's loving it again, so that's all that really matters. So here it is, Tears of the Dragon by Bruce Dickinson. For too long now there were secrets in my mind. For too long now there are things I should have said. In the darkness I was stumbling for the door, to find a reason, to find the time, the place, the hour, waiting for the winter sun and the cold light of day. The misty ghost of childhood fears, the pressure is building and I can't stay away. I throw myself into the sea, release the wave, let it wash over me, to face the fear I once believed, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. Where I was, I had wings that couldn't fly. Where I was, I had tears I couldn't cry. My emotions frozen in an iced lake. I couldn't feel them until the ice began to break. I have no power over this, you know when I'm afraid. The walls I built are crumbling. The water is moving. I'm slipping away. I throw myself into the sea, release the wave, let it wash over me, to face the fear I once believed, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. Slowly I awake, slowly I rise, the walls I built are crumbling, the water is moving, I'm slipping away. I throw myself into the sea, release the wave, let it wash over me, to face the fear I once believed, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. I throw myself into the sea, release the wave, let it wash over me, to face the fear I once believed, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. This is a beautiful and mellow song, I think, so it's called Tears of the Dragon, and besides the story, I think that what the song is trying to convey is, for instance, like when you lose a friend, or you move away, or you leave a band, or a friendship, or a relationship, you feel the pain for them and for those you're leaving, and you know that they feel pain and sorrow about you leaving too. So I think the song is talking kind of about reciprocating pain and loss in life and in relationships and in work, that you know they're crying for you and you're crying for them too, or maybe you aren't and they're crying for you, or vice versa. But this is just a really beautiful song, so let me read some of the lyrics for you again. The lyrics are kind of short, but the choruses are long. For too long now there are secrets in my mind. For too long now there are things I should have said. In the darkness I was stumbling for the door, to find a reason, to find the time, the place, the hour, waiting for the winter sun and the cold light of day. So it's talking about there are secrets in my mind, meaning things or feelings you share with the person, but you're too afraid to say it because you don't want to hurt them, or you don't feel like you have the ability to say these things. In the darkness I was stumbling for the door, so it's trying to find your way out of something, but in the darkness or the sadness of your heart you couldn't find it. To find a reason, to find the time, the place, the hour. So it's not even waiting for the perfect time to say what you need to tell these people. Waiting for the winter sun and the cold light of day. So you're just waiting for the winter to come so you can go away and hide away, not have to deal with sharing these feelings and thoughts with people. The misty ghost of childhood fears. So it's just talking about the ghost of childhood and fears you might have. The pressure is building, I can't stay away, but then once you hold these in for such a long time, the pressure begins to build too much and you have to release it. I throw myself into the sea, release the wave, let it wash over me, to face the fear I once believed, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. So it's talking about, I guess, releasing your emotions, your feelings, and releasing what's been on your mind for so long, and let it wash over you so that you can be free. To face the fears I once believed, so you're finally facing your fears, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. Where I was, I had wings, I couldn't fly, so you're saying that where you were, you can't move, basically. You're frozen. When I was there, I had tears, I couldn't cry, and when you're frozen in that place, you can't show your emotions. Because they were frozen in an acid lake. I couldn't feel them until the ice began to break, so it's saying that you couldn't feel them until the ice began to break, so whatever broke the ice or whatever kept it from breaking finally broke, and you couldn't keep it in anymore. I couldn't feel them until the ice began to break. I have no power over this. So it's saying, you can't, there's only so much you can do to control, hiding your feelings. There comes the point when you can't stop, cannot show them. The walls I built are crumbling and the water is moving. I'm slipping away. So the walls were these you put to protect yourself, to not have to show your emotions or crumbling. I throw myself into the sea, release the wave, let it wash over me, to face the fear I once believed, the tears of the dragon for you and for me. This is a beautiful, amazing song. I also loved that Adrian Smith, who's a guitarist for Iron Maiden, they were really good friends, and so when Bruce left to do his solo thing, Adrian toured with him. It's on the album, so if you watch any of the music videos, like for The Man of Sorrows, he is in it. I hope you guys like this video. Please leave a comment down below. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the video, and to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time in another one. Goodbye.